Sunday. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Minority on my prep files. So what's the news? So yesterday I will have put into my end of week 4. So you will have seen that I'd lost a kilo. Whoop. You'll have seen also what I look like. If you haven't, I'll put in the link to the last video. And I actually had a off-plan meal last night. And we're not going to call it a cheat meal anymore, it is an off-plan meal. And we made homemade burgers and chips. And then may or may not have had some Ben & Jerry's locale with some cookies. So yeah, really, really lovely. So today I've trained upper, done my cardio, we've been to watch Sonic at the cinema. It's actually pretty good, quite liked it. Was a bit of a Sonic fan in my childhood. And yeah, I've just been doing some work on, more coursework on emotional intelligence, just because it's interesting and I've been told I need more of it. Read into that what you will. It's actually from someone that's actually not very emotionally intelligent, funnily enough. Thought I'd throw that in there. And yeah, I've just set up something which will be announced on, what are we now? Monday, tomorrow, which will be the 24th, and I'll be doing a Facebook Live tomorrow. But since this won't air until Wednesday, it is basically our charity challenge that we're doing. I was like, what do I call this? So yeah, I suppose a charity challenge. So we are working with Changing Minds with Pick Up a Penny, and we've chosen this specific, it's actually a CIC rather than a charity, but they're all about giving back to the community, making a sustainable and fruitful community in terms of children, young persons and their immediate families' well-being and mental health. They are building centres, MDT centres, specifically to make sure that they are giving back to the community, to do more continual professional development, trainings for mental health teams, hopefully I think for the wider community and stuff as well. So we've kind of grouped with this because it's something that obviously aligns really, really well with what we want to do, because we are all about giving back. So the reason why we set up is that we want to give back better advice. We want to give information that is directed at one place in terms of mental health, mental well-being, physical well-being. We're not here yet as bodybuilders. Yes, we do something to an extreme, but that is where this came from, is the fact that most people aren't bodybuilders. Most people just need to be mentally and physically fucking healthy, and actually start to bloody love themselves as they are. So this kind of lined up perfectly for us. So the link will have gone live this week by the time you've seen this. We are going to do a 5 peak plus Everest step challenge, which will be done on a Stiarmaster in 24 hours. I'm hoping in a pure gym near me. There is possibly 5 of us involved, so it'll be me and Michelle, along with our fantastic Supreme mentors, they will be giving up their time as well to come and help us. And not forgetting, we've got people like Steph as well, that's a doctor, so we've made sure that we're doing it so that she can be off shift and to join us as well. The good thing is that we should all be, Steph will be on prep as well actually. Me and Kirsty should have just finished. Michelle's in off season, and then Shaz is just loving her fitness and mental health well-being in the gym anyway, so she's fit. She just doesn't, she underestimates herself. Fantastic group we are going to have. I'm going to hopefully propose a few more things to Pure Gym as well to kind of get and drum up some interest with this. The Pure Gym that it's at, I've been there today, not to the actual gym but to the cinema across from it. It's an actual wind tunnel, because I was thinking about getting some banners up, but if it's windy they'll just fucking blow away. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I've been working on today. I've got to do some posts, a couple of posts for tonight. Training's been good. My hip yesterday after doing legs, so my left hip, I have to always think about that left and right. I'm just going to stretch it off a little bit now. But it's so tight into the hip. Painful, yes. New working week this week. Am I dreading Monday? A little bit, but there's nothing really too major going on this week. I've got a full week, I've got a full diary, but not like an excessively full diary. Get my hair done on Tuesday, which means like Tuesday evening from 5 till 9. I'm pretty much off the radar. Well, I'm not. I'll still be working and like on my laptop and stuff. But my hair takes a long time to get the extensions relifted. So that'll be a rest day. And then Wednesday, oh no, Wednesday I'm not now with Rob. Saturday I'm now with Rob. Latty. Not that Rob. Because otherwise I was going to be taking 2 rest days in a row, and that concerned me. I was like, oh my god, I'm taking 2 rest days in a row. Oh my god, if anything else happens in the week, I'm pretty much fucked. But I'm not. I'm seeing him Saturday now, so that's good. And then next weekend, after this one coming, I will be going down to LRF. So excited about that. It's a road trip and a half in a day, no, don't get me wrong. But I've got a posing session with Babs, and I'm going to train down there as well. Hopefully going to meet quite a few of the girls. Portugal as well, guys, is all booked. So I'm off there with Paige Rebecca and Alex Small and Nat, who is our bikini sponsor. We're all staying together. I believe there's quite a few people going out. So there's quite obviously a lot of girls from the LRF team anyway that are going. But I'm just finding out more and more people that are doing like the pro show and stuff as well. So it's all really, really exciting. It's going to be, I think, a really fucking amazing week. So if you're not coming, if you fancy having a little bit of a jaunt out for the weekend, come to Estoril near Lisbon, and we will all be competing all that weekend, and also then staying for the following week to have a bit of chill out time, hopefully. So yeah, flights, hotel, importantly for me, baggage is booked. I don't travel light, folks, and yeah, these people that can just get away with a carry-on hand luggage piece, I have to have my full 20 odd kilos of luggage without a doubt. I'm just going to melt down if I don't. I'm very much a take everything just in case sort of person. And I'm probably going to have to take over a couple of bottles of tan and stuff over as well. I'm probably not going to take my tanning gun and shit though, because that's just going to take too much space in the well needed luggage compartment. But yeah, we should have full apartment kitchen set up, which would be really good. Scoping out a couple of gyms, a couple of supermarkets nearby as well, so panic averted for anything like that. And I'm so excited, like I actually can't believe it's all happening. Obviously I've got the regional to do the weekend before, but yeah, that's kind of just one of those things you got to get done to be able to go abroad for IFBB. But that'll be exciting in itself anyway, because Lee Valley is just a fantastic venue. It's so like big and open. Stage is really big. There's usually like loads of exhibitors and stuff. There's loads of space to get ready, which is great. What is that going on there? It's just literally my nose, isn't it? My nose looks massive. Could do with some filler in it. So yeah, that's me. It is Sunday. It's starting to go dark, as you can probably tell. And watch this space this week and get donating, guys. You'll find the link somewhere. I might even stick it in the comments below here. 24-hour challenge, climbing 5 peaks of the UK plus Everest, up on a Stiarmaster in 24 hours. Between 5 of us, maybe. We might even have to use 2 Stiarmasters to get it done. We are just climbing up, 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 up. I don't think we're doing the descent, but it does work out that we should just do and reach the summit of each of those in 24 hours. We've calculated it. but that's at a decent pace, which might or might not be sustainable just yet, so we'll see. But no, it should be good. Whoop! And if you are in the area, it should hopefully be, I haven't asked yet, but I'm looking at Pure Gym, Thorpe Park, in Leeds, that is East Leeds, isn't it? Yeah, East Leeds. And yeah, have a good bloody Sunday evening, everybody. Hey. Good evening. It is Monday night and I've washed my hair. Do you ever just feel like sometimes it is just, when you've got all this hair, it's just such hard work to wash your hair? But I have got the hairdressers tomorrow and I have to wash it before I go because I get all my extensions lifted. I've got like some nanos and some micros, so I get all them shifted up, which will probably take about 3 hours, I think. So yeah, I'll be sat probably clack doing work. I must remember to take my laptop charger. You can see Archie just peering in. He's gonna try and gate crash my video. Look, Archie, look at your skank on your eye. Face skank. He's got some like snot on his face, bless him. So what have I done today? Well, today apparently I wasn't supposed to be at work. I booked it off and didn't realise, not until dinner time today, when I was checking and going back through all my emails to make sure that I was fully up to speed, and I looked at one of my emails and it said 24th of the 2nd. I was like, okay, that can't be American date wise, because otherwise that'd just be non-existent. There aren't 24 months. And I was like, so I rang the office. I said, I think I'm supposed to be off today, but I'm working, so we need to sort it. But good news is it's another date that I need to get used before the end of March. Because I've carried some annual leave over this year, because I really can't be arsed to straighten all this. So yeah, I will hopefully get to take an extra day somewhere else before the end of the month. I think I've already got like the last Monday of March off anyway. So yeah, I might just take another and just have another short week somewhere. Trained back tonight, got some more PBs. Funnily enough, actually, on the stuff I didn't improve on last week. But yeah, so all that stuff this week I did make gains. And I've just sat on a webinar for an hour. I've also, the link will be below for this, but I've launched and announced our Supreme Minority fundraiser for Changing Minds. So if you would love to donate, and go and check out our Instagram video. I think, can I put an Instagram link below? I'll have a go. I'll see if I can do it. So you can go and check out our video for that. I also did it on Facebook Live as well, so I think I should be able to get the link for that one. I'm not very tech savvy. I just like things to be easy and copy and paste. So yeah, we will be doing Everest and the peaks, 4 UK peaks. We are climbing all 4 plus Everest of those on a Stiarmaster to the summit of each one. We are going to do this in 24 hours, and we are hopefully going to use a Pure Gym somewhere near me, because apparently I'm the centre of the universe. No, I'm joking. My feet are really dry. Ooh. So, yeah. With my hair back and forth, with my hair back and forth. But that's pretty much it. I've had a really productive day work-wise. I've got loads of stuff done that I've been meaning to get done for a while. I've done some courses and some tick box certification stuff work-wise. And, yeah. Got my expenses done as well. Expenses done and posted. So yeah, I'll leave the link somewhere below. Now it's all now announced. And also if you head over to our Instagram page, which is at the.supreme.minority, you will also be able to enter our 1.5k giveaway. And peace. It's bedtime. Hey, it is Wednesday. So today did my midweek check-in. So my weight's gone back up. So I'm now 78.1. It's really, really pissing annoying. But it kind of seems to happen, and Rob's kind of said the same in terms of midweek fluctuations, that most people do seem to just fluctuate up a little bit. But I don't want to be one of them people. I don't want to fall in that category. Why? So yeah, a little bit disheartening. I do feel like it'll look better. And it's just a case of just chipping away, is it now? I've just got to keep going with it. Just stick to doing exactly what I'm told to do, when I'm told to do it, eat what I'm supposed to do, train when I'm supposed to do, train what I'm supposed to do, and just crack on and just not ignore it, but just keep ticking the boxes and keep myself busy enough to not be overthinking things. Because even though I'm still like 18 and a half weeks out at this point today filming this, it still makes you worry that, you know, that underlying thought of, shit, am I going to be ready in time? Am I going to be good enough? Am I going to be especially good enough to be on an IFBB stage? But yeah, it is what it is. You can do what you can do. I am now just about to crack on and do some work on the computer. I've got a banging head today. I don't know what's going on, but my head is just ridiculous. And before anyone says, drink some more water, at this point right now in time, I've already had around 3.5 to 4 litres of water. It's not a hydration issue, I can assure you. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. And I was gonna train legs tonight, but I've changed up. Luckily my diet's quite easy to flip around in terms of the ease of my meal makeup. So yeah, because my head is so banging, I really just, the thought of doing legs today is like, you know, and it's throbbing, and putting a shitload of weight on my legs as well possibly isn't going to help matters. So that's why I thought I'd do some work, try and distract myself from it and see how I feel in a little bit. But it's also Ryan's rest day as well on a Wednesday, so I do find it quite important that we do stick to kind of similar days where we're not training together. It's just nice to sometimes just sit on the sofa together, because it doesn't happen all that often, so it's nice to take that time and just maybe just be in each other's company and just be present, because that is something that can be quite difficult at times, especially, you know, with Ryan doing radical subs. Even when we are, you know, in the same room together, he'll be sorting out stock and I'll be sat there trying to do loads of social media work, and you know, after hours of actually finishing work, and by the time, you know, it's time for me to go to bed, adios, and another evening gone where we're not talking much. So, well, we are, but obviously it's just all about work, not about, you know, what each other's up to. So Wednesday, rest day, hump day, no training, headache, weight up, but hopefully looking better. And I'll probably put my Saturday check-in on the end of this video. Okay. Hey, good morning guys. It is Saturday the 29th and I'm just going to do you a little check-in. So this is where I'm at. I'm 78.1 kilos this morning. I'm 18 weeks out. My weight hasn't shifted for a week. Bad times. But So, hey, I am just watching some information on, let me just pause it. Oh, it's not pausing. On eating disorders. So, it's something of key interest to me, having been a previous sufferer. And also, obviously with bodybuilding, it can be highly linked to people coming into this sport still with having ongoing eating problems. So yeah, this was actually, it's a summit, an eating disorder summit that's been on since yesterday and it goes on till tomorrow. There's lots of information to get through and it's only live for like 24 hours, so I'm just trying to blitz through yesterday's today because I was working yesterday and couldn't get through it. But I am shortly off to see my saviour, Mr. Rob Latty. So I'm going to hopefully take you on the journey to White Rose when I go to meet him. More orders to go out, that's done this morning. Like I said earlier, my check-in is done. I'll probably just put my check-in video at the end of this video, I think, possibly, maybe. And yeah, I'm testing out my new Rode microphones just to see how that fares when joining it all up. But I've just actually realised I've not actually connected it into my camera. I've just literally sat it on and expecting it to do stuff. What a dick. Anyway, find the box, let's get that sorted.
And you know, if people are struggling with restricted eating or even overeating, actually comparing ourselves has become much easier in our 2020. And what I was going to go back to just on your talk around the nutritional rehabilitation and the idea of you talked about kind of seeking early help, and I think often what people have challenges with, particularly families, is actually when they go to get help that they really struggle to be seen, that there's long waiting lists, that kind of the services that people should have access to can actually be really hard to access sometimes. And I think some of the resources that you gave were really helpful, and I will post those at the bottom of this talk so people can access them.
So I'm here, I'm just at Starbucks, let's just put that on there. I've just had info from my check-in back. Fucking blinded, it's too dark. So I'm gonna have to start increasing my step count, which for me, because I'm so sedentary, obviously driving a lot for my job and working in hospital theatres where I'm stood still a lot of the time, and obviously there's only so many times you can kind of pace around an operating theatre before people think like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to actually do it in the form of cardio, because it's the only way to use my time efficiently right now is to do it as either a very fast walk or a jog in some respects. So yeah, 18 weeks out and the fun shit begins. I'll manage it, I know I will, I always do. It's just that initial, like, what feels like a thump in the fucking head to realise that shit's getting real. My weight's not budging, I'm probably not being active enough during the day, so that's fine. So now I have to find time to be additionally active around being in the gym for an hour and a half most days. Yeah. So I'm at Starbucks, I'm about to go and meet Rob, and hopefully he's gonna go and kick my ass into gear on a lot of things. I just love that when people walk past you and kind of look at you funny because you're talking to yourself in the car to a camera. But yeah, I need a bit of a head shake today. I feel like I've just been kind of like, eyebrows are annoying me as well now because that fucking person like highlighted the fact that they're wonky. Maybe I've just said like this. that yeah, I've just kind of been trying so hard to think of new ideas and start thinking of stuff that I'm doing with my coaching, that sometimes it just, I feel like I've gone into a bit of a bubble with it, just trying to remove things from my life a little bit that can make this process more difficult. I'm trying to find my creative flow, and it's been a bit tough this week, but it is what it is. You just got to roll with the punches. These challenges are only for growth. You know, it's only going to make me stronger at the other side, so that's good. And I'm just having a couple of days of me. So yeah, let's go meet Rob and let's go and get some Latty injection. And here we have a fine specimen on his phone after a bit of hard labour.
No, I'm just suspicious about this Facebook transaction it's on about. So I don't even know what it's for.
So, we're doing garden bits, and all because the doggies keep making a mess. I know, the door's minging. Let's see, can you see? Who's this? Hey. So we're just gonna do a little bit of fencing off, just so that we can leave the dogs outside. Because otherwise Ted just digs everywhere in the mud and brings it all in the house, because it's a scruffy get. Hey, so I finished, and it's now nearly 7:15 in the evening. So I've been in the gym for 2 hours, cracked my session on. Luckily, push doesn't take as long. So yes, I've done a good nearly like hour and a half of cardio. But you know, when you wear the wrong trainers and you've got like specific trainers to walk in that you forget aren't very good for like prolonged periods of walking, or fast walking, because walking casually to walking on a treadmill fast is quite different. Yeah, I had the wrong trainers on today, and I desperately need to find a pair that don't rub, because I can already feel the blister that is going to come on my left foot, and it's 18 weeks out, so I can't be getting blisters already, because otherwise I'm fucked. But no, all in all, good session, strong session. Have had quite a bit of period pain today, like lower belly bloating, quite, yeah, the good old cramps and stuff. The joys of being female. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now, have my post-workout Weetabix, which I just love. Sad as it sounds, I do love my Weetabix. Have them with blueberries, bloops, and some protein, and then have a fish and lettuce wrap for after. I think I've still got another, have I still got another meal left? Oh yeah, because I didn't have my full pre-workout meal, because I've not long since had one of my other meals, so I just had the potatoes from my pre-workout, and yes, I've got the rest of that to have later too. Bonus!
Yeah.